Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today I have kind of a different video for you. So today I want to talk about Deceptive makeup packaging and their prices. I think a lot of times people only look at the price of the product at face value and think, oh well, this eyeshadow primer is $5 and this one is $10, so the $5 one must be less expensive. However, that's not always true. A lot of times brands put less product than the counterpart, and I just want to show how the amount of product you get really affects the price. And I think a lot of times also people don't realize this because in packaging wise they look very similar, so they look like they're coming with the same amount of product, but in reality they're really not. So I think one of the biggest offenders of this is e.l.f., and this is the product that inspired this video. So this is the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. So it looks like a standard average size face primer, right? I was just looking at the site to see if they advertise the size of the product, and it's not advertised, which I think is kind of deceptive and really shady on their part. I know sometimes e.l.f. does put less product in their products. Like if you watched my e.l.f. Flawless Foundation review, they put only 0.6 fluid ounces compared to the standard 1 fluid ounce. So even though it was a $6 foundation, in reality it was more like a $10 foundation because of the less product they included. Well, this e.l.f. primer really pissed me off because it's only 0.47 fluid ounces. So it's not even half a fluid ounce. And you would think that because of the size of the packaging, it's probably a little bit more. However, you can unscrew this, and this is all just for show. I know this is an air pump product, so as you use the product, the pump kind of starts to go up. I've only used this maybe 2 or 3 times, and look how far up the pump is pushed. So clearly there was not a lot of product to begin with. So one of the more expensive primers at the drugstore is this NYX Angel Veil. I believe it's around $13 to $14. So a lot of people are turned off by it because of that price tag. This e.l.f. primer, yes, it is $6. But if you calculate the 1 fluid ounce cost of this, it is the same exact price as this NYX Angel Veil. It is around $12 to $13. So I'll put up the fluid ounce price of this, and you'll be shocked that this product is not as cheap as you originally thought. And since we're already throwing e.l.f. under the bus for this, so I have the Eyeshadow Lock Eyelid Primer. This is $2. You might be thinking you're getting a better deal compared to some of the other drugstore primers, which are maybe like $5, $6, $7. However, this only comes with 0.11 ounces of product, or 3 milliliters of product. This actually is probably just as expensive as all of the other drugstore primers. So this also applies to higher end products. So I have the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. First of all, they advertise this as being 0.3 ounces online. However, my product only says 0.21 ounces, so I don't know what's up with that. If you compare it to the popular Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, that comes with a whole ounce of product in it. So for 1 ounce, you're paying $38. If you calculate this product's price per ounce, I believe it's over $100. So you're actually getting a much better deal for the originally more pricier Laura Mercier powder than you are for this. Alright, so we're talking about another one that really pissed me off. So I have 2 high-end bronzers here. They're both $30. The first one is the Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer, and this is kind of like a baked product. It has a little bit of a dome to it, so you would think there's a lot of product in it, and considering also the packaging, you would think there's a pretty good amount of bronzer in here, right? Here's my Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer. So it's in a pretty standard packaging, standard looking pan, very basic looking. It doesn't look like there's a lot of product in it, right? The Sweethearts bronzer has 5.5 grams of product, while the Park Avenue Princess comes with almost double that amount. It has 9 grams of product. And again, both of these are the same price. They're $30 retail. Although they are like the same price, the Tarte one is actually much less expensive than this one. So going back to the drugstore for a second, I have 3 drugstore concealers. They all come in a similar packaging of being in a tube with a doe foot applicator. So I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I also have the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. So if you look at them side by side, the Colourpop one has a bit of a thicker packaging to it. It looks like it's bigger and has a greater diameter than the Wet n Wild one. I believe Colourpop is around $6 and the Wet n Wild one's around $4 or $5. But if you look at the amount that comes in it, the Colourpop one comes with 4 grams of product, and the Wet n Wild one comes with 8.5 grams of product. So you're getting over double the amount in the Wet n Wild one. And then another popular concealer is the NYX HD Concealer. Again, similar packaging as the other two. This comes with even less product than the Colourpop one. This one comes with only 3 grams of product. And the NYX concealer and the Wet n Wild concealer are a similar price point. It comes with almost a third of the product than the Wet n Wild one. So since we're already shading Colourpop, let's talk about their lippy sticks. So when these came out, they were a great affordable lip product. So Colourpop lippy sticks only come with 1 gram of product in it. And I have some other lipsticks to compare, high-end and drugstore. So the first one I have to compare it to is the NYX matte lipsticks. This NYX lipstick comes with 4.5 grams. So you're getting 4.5 times the amount of product in this NYX lipstick than the Colourpop one. So Colourpop really isn't looking as affordable anymore, is it? Now these Wet n Wild lipsticks are like, I think $1.99, super cheap. And this comes with 3.3 grams of product. So you're getting 3 times the amount of product in the Wet n Wild one than you are in the Colourpop one, and the Wet n Wild one is a lot cheaper. And so this is the only high-end lipstick I have. This is a Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick, and so this comes with 3 grams of product compared to Colourpop, which only has 1 gram of product. So if you actually think about it, I believe these are around $20. $6 times 3 is $18, so they're pretty much the same exact price. So actually Colourpop isn't affordable at all. It's actually just as expensive as a lot of the high-end lipsticks. I also have some liquid lipsticks to mention. So I have the Kat Von D liquid lipstick and the Stila Stale Day liquid lipstick. So if you look at the packaging side by side, the Kat Von D one you would think would have less product because it's a lot skinnier, whereas the Stila Stale Days, the tube is a little bit thicker. It is, yes, a little bit shorter, but just it seems like that there's more product in the Stila one. However, the Kat Von D one comes with 6.6 milliliters, while the Stila one only comes with 3 milliliters. So these two products are exactly the same price, and the Kat Von D one comes with double the amount of product than the Stila ones. So if you thought that you're pretty much getting the same thing for the same price, you aren't. And then just to compare a drugstore alternative, I have the Milani Amore Matte Lips Creams, which comes with 0.21 ounces of product, whereas the Stila one comes with 0.1 fluid ounces of product. So you're getting double the amount in the Amore Matte Lip Cream than you are in the Stila one, and this is a lot less expensive. If you look at the packaging side by side, this Milani one is a little bit shorter than the Stila one, so you would think it comes with less product, but actually it comes with more product. So I also want to quickly talk about some eyeshadows. So I have a single eyeshadow from Urban Decay. This is 1.5 grams. And I also have a single eyeshadow from Tarte, and this is 2 grams. You are getting more in the Tarte product than you are in the Urban Decay. Look at them in the pan too. They look like they would be the same amount of product. Like, if you look at them side by side, they look like the same pan size, but they actually, this comes with 0.5 grams more than this one does. So those are all the examples I have for you today. I hope you realize that it's really important to not only look at the price of products, but to also look at how much product you're getting, because that really affects the price of the product. You might think you are buying a more affordable product, but in reality, it's not more affordable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new, and hopefully you guys will subscribe so I can see you for another video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!